Formula Fiends, episode 20, guys. Episode 20? What? I didn't think we'd get to episode 20. But
I did. I thought we'd have more subscribers by now, but here we are.
We hit 100 subs, triple digits. So episode 40, 200 subs?
Yeah. No, Leo was saying to me it's exponential.
Okay.
We're getting there.
We'll trust Leo.
Starting off today with, sorry to take over. Starting off today with driver grid. How do you even say that?
2025 grid predictions.
Boom. Took your spot and fucked it up.
Exactly. That's why you leave it to me.
Sorry, man.
Leave it to me. You want to start? You want me to start?
I think we bounce back.
Bounce back.
We just go team by team and then see how it shapes up.
Yeah, that would be really boring if we had the same ones.
There's no chance. I feel like, so for context, if you're watching this late, Alex got announced today that he has a multi-year extension with Williams. Good for the kid.
Yeah, good egg.
We'll get into that later.
That I assume, like, I don't know, they say multi-year so often, but I assume it's like 3-ish.
2 to 3.
Yeah, but it's at least 2026.
Definitely not longer than 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. It was a lot to write down and think about. I was telling Will before the podcast too, I had it all finalized and I forgot about a driver and I'm like, no, he's definitely going to be on the grid. So
damn,
had to go back and
I hope that doesn't happen to me.
Fix it up. It's possible, dude. I mean, it could happen to me still. Let's start with something locked in, maybe the locked in ones, or should we even say the locked in ones?
We go no locked in.
Okay.
I only did the ones that have a empty space.
I should have done that. I was just going team by team. So I'll just say
start with Red Bull though.
Locked in ones are Ferrari, McLaren, not Aston Martin.
Yeah, not
Aston Martin. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. I feel like we gotta save Red Bull.
Really? Okay. I don't really care what order we go in.
Let's just start with Haas, maybe.
Yeah, let's go Haas.
Okay. I did Kevin Magnussen staying because they lost Nico Hülkenberg. It's going to be like, we just want someone solid in the team. And then they're going to bring in Ollie Behrman. Yeah. I have Ollie Behrman and Daniel Ricciardo. Whoa.
Yeah.
Already spicy.
Spicy. So Ricciardo out of VCarb, obviously.
Please explain.
Behrman, I think, is kind of like on everyone's mind.
It's locked, dude.
Locked. He did well at Ferrari when Carlos had his appendix removed. He's a good kid. Very cute. Right, Aiden? Looks like Aiden.
No, what?
No, not really.
Got curly hair.
Kinda. Looks like Aiden. He's young, so I think he's definitely a lock. Ricciardo, I thought my immediate thought was like, okay, I don't think he's staying at VCarb because of other people that I'll mention. But I think Haas right now is looking for a personality, someone that people like. I think Haas wants more attention, like positive attention. And I think Daniel Ricciardo is a man of the people. And also he's a good driver. I think he'd be a good pairing with a young guy like Behrman, and I could see him saying the word Haas coming out of his mouth.
I love that, actually. Yeah. I like that pick a lot, dude. Because if he gets dropped from RB, I don't think he's leaving the sport, because I think, there's so many teams that would be open to him, especially backmarker teams. So great pick. Would never have thought of that myself, but I like it. Also, I should just say it now. Comment your predictions because we'd love to hear them.
Please.
Ours are probably pretty out there and bad, so roast us. Okay. I can't see a lot of these. It's like, it's hard to go from one to the other because it'll spoil the next one.
That's how I feel.
Should we just go Red Bull?
Yeah, we can do Red Bull.
Okay.
Like just best team in terms of points right now.
Yeah, I think we just go down the order because that's how I put it as well.
Okay.
It was,
fine,
yeah. All right, Red Bull, I have Max Verstappen.
Mm-hmm.
and then I have Carlos Sainz.
Oh wow,
I did it. I did it.
He did it. Guys, he did it.
Okay. And I think because there's that Max Verstappen chit chat of him leaving after the regs, if I'm a Christian Horner, we kind of mentioned this, I would want a stable, good driver like Carlos Sainz to stick around. And I think it's, even though Sauber is offering him bags, I assume,
Probably.
if you're Carlos Sainz, you're already rich. I think you, as career-wise, need to pick the best option competitive-wise. Because even if he goes to Red Bull for a year, that car's going to be good, and they like plummet after the regs, he's still going to be a rated driver, even more so from that year. So I think that's a good option for him.
Yeah, it also, like, Ford and Red Bull could make another beast. So who knows? It could be a really good car in the next regs.
Yeah.
And I agree, because I thought like maybe the Sauber, everyone keeps saying Sauber, but is Carlos Sainz going to be racing in a kick Sauber next year? Like barely maybe scoring P10, P9?
I sure hope not.
Or like maybe even worse than that. They might be worse than that.
And that's like, it's not guaranteed that Audi's going to come in hot.
Yeah.
Like very low probability, I would say.
Yeah.
So do you want to ruin the best years of your career on a bet that they're going to be good later on? I don't know. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Like you said, he also has a bunch of money. His dad's a multimillionaire. He's a multimillionaire. And he would also get a bunch of money from Red Bull. So
yeah, like still more money than both of us will ever make in our lives. So
yeah,
boom.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
See.
Yeah.
OnlyFans?
Once we're famous.
Okay. I chose Checo.
Okay. So just staying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
saying the same.
Very tempted to do that. But I was like, I don't know, man. A lot of time left for Checo to fuck it up.
Yeah, there is. I think it's, again, this is hard because it's what, race 6?
Yeah.
We've gone like 5 races, but yeah, I don't know. I think he's been fine. And also I think it'll just be a 1-year deal. And if he does well next year, maybe they'll keep him. I could also see him retiring after next year. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen. But if it's just for next year, I think he'll be here next year.
Yeah. Also, I want to point out with the McLaren upgrades and Ferrari bringing upgrades to Imola, I think once those cars get those competitive upgrades, Checo might find himself deeper down in the points order, which puts on more pressure, is what I was thinking too.
Yeah, that's definitely possible. I was thinking you were going to say he's going to really lock in.
No. I mean, I have him not on the team, so clearly not.
Yeah, true.
Okay, cool. Mercedes.
I have, well, so right now it's George Russell, and I have Carlos Sainz.
Okay. The other option, the other non-Sauber option.
Yeah, this is kind of what other people have been talking about. Yeah, it's kind of what I think is going to happen. He's a really strong driver. Mercedes isn't really out of the picture like Sauber. Still a good team. And yeah, I don't know.
So no Kimi?
No.
Okay. Any thoughts, or you don't want to spoil anything?
For Kimi?
Just like, yeah, because that's what everyone's saying.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think, I've heard Toto doesn't want to put Kimi right in the Mercedes. That's what I've heard.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Who knows? Who knows
what you're going to say?
I have George Russell, obviously.
Okay.
And then I have Esteban Ocon.
What?
Yeah.
I heard this, actually. I heard people
I can explain. He has a relationship with Toto.
Okay.
Boom. He's good. He's a good driver. I don't know. I just feel like if they're going to bring Kimi into a lower tier seat, why not have Esteban fill that position for a little bit and see what he can do? And, it's like, and Esteban's in a pretty poor position right now. So I think he would take that Mercedes seat, even knowing that he might be replaced in a year or two.
Yeah. Esteban, yeah. I mean, then why not like another driver like Pierre? Why not Pierre or...
I mean, it could be Pierre. I was just thinking Toto has that experience with Ocon. I think he might even manage him to a certain extent.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the relationship?
I know when Esteban took a year off, got quit, like he was Mercedes reserve driver, I want to say, and like would sit next to Toto, like how like Mick does sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I know they have like a good relationship, and I think Toto helped him find that Alpine seat.
Oh,
So there's something there.
okay. There is something there.
And I could be wrong about some of that, but that's kind of what I remember off the dome.
Yeah. I mean, again, it's like if you choose Carlos to go to Red Bull, then you can't choose him to go this place. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of confusing.
It's hard, dude.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
I like that though. Yeah, Esteban's a good driver. Just scored his first point. Congrats, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, and could battle Fernando in equal machinery. So
Fernando.
when they were teammates, Esteban
Oh,
and
and
Fernando.
Alpine?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like Alonso was going to
Not now.
Mercedes.
No. Okay.
Aston Martin.
Yeah, Aston Martin next. I have Fernando and Lance. I just
Yeah, me too.
kept it the same because Fernando just said yes, and then Lance is pretty locked in. I think he could leave new regulations.
Yeah.
If he continues to be a poor racing driver.
Yeah, I think
Not money wise, just performance.
Yeah, I think he'll at least stay next year. And if his dad gets serious about like actually wanting a championship team, then maybe he'll have a chat with his old sonny boy. I wrote down Sir Stroll a lot, which I thought was funny.
Sir Stroll a lot?
Yeah.
Like walks a lot?
No, like Sir Lancelot.
Oh, okay.
But I just put the last name there.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Mid joke.
Well, you didn't get it. You didn't get it. So
no one laughed.
Someone might have laughed. Someone's gonna watch this and be like, "Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's so funny."
Sir Stroll a lot. That's good. That's gold, man.
All right, let's move on. Williams. That's what I have next.
I got V-Carb next, which is correct.
I mean, yeah,
In points.
Yeah, I mean,
Williams hasn't scored a point.
I was just thinking of last year.
Oh, you were doing it last year points?
Yeah,
I was doing current points. Yeah, I guess we could do Williams.
you want to start?
Yeah. So we have obviously Alex Albon, and then I have Kimi Antonelli coming in to the Williams. We kind of chatted about this.
Yeah, I have the same pick, by the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
Aiden's got the same thing. But dude, I've also heard that he might not, and Toto wants him to develop a little more in F2. But I didn't know who else to put there, so I was like, I'm just gonna put him there. I didn't really know, but my only concern and the reason I was hesitant about putting him is if Williams is gonna have these chassis issues where it's like we don't have a chassis for next race or whatever, and they're having like what would you call that? Like quantity issues.
Yeah, like inventory.
Yeah, inventory issues. Is it the best move to bring in a rookie?
I mean, I think he'd do better than Sargent currently. Like,
Fair.
I don't, and it's like for Williams, I think even next year they're going to be more prepared. Like, I think with this team, it's just going to keep going up and up and up, and they'll be better with James Vowles in there. They're getting more funding. They're, I think they got some key personnel coming in next year that was on gardening leave. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I could see them becoming like a pretty competitive team.
Yeah.
They have a well-rounded car. I mean, Alex Albon's a stud. Super good driver.
I was thinking though, like, I love Alex Albon.
Sure.
Great guy. He hasn't been tested for a long time though.
Yeah.
Because he had Latifi in the car and then he had Sargent in the car. It's like,
Yeah.
of course, most drivers are going to beat him almost every time. It'd be interesting him compared to like a Pierre Gasly.
Yeah, or like anyone his age, like Ferrari drivers, Carlos Leclerc, someone like that.
Yeah.
That would be a like really good duo. Yeah, that's a good point. I think it's just he just did so well last year compared to Logan, but there's something to say about that. Like, it's still extremely impressive.
I still think he's good though.
Yeah,
but
he's
it's
still
just
solid.
It's just something to point out. Like, don't chat him up all the way.
Yeah,
You always got to be cautious.
he's a good egg though.
Yeah, good guy. Hot girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay, RB. I went boring.
Oh,
Yuki and Ricardo. This is staying.
boring. Do you really think Ricardo's staying?
Yeah. I think
Really?
I think it's gonna be fine. I think it's just his, like you said, his personality, what he brings into the team is gonna keep him there.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have an okay performance. Like I think it's gonna get a little bit better than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And like we saw him P4 in the sprint, and it's like, so there is room for him to be good, but like with a long season like this too, I think he's gonna be like fine enough to keep a seat.
Yeah, I could maybe see that. I have Yuki and Lawson. So I went for the Lawson route.
I was tempted to do that.
And the only reason I did this is because of Red Bull's history of being cutthroat. So I thought Red Bull, like it is a development team technically, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. So I thought they need to get a young guy in there. They've dealt with Daniel, who has had a like definitely has been a like the second driver compared to Yuki for the last last half of the season. Last season.
Barely. It was like 3 races. Because he hurt his hand.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this whole season he's been kind of the second man too. But yeah, I think just naturally Red Bull wants to get a younger guy in there. And then Yuki has done
more than enough.
And dude, I saw some people were predicting no Yuki. It's like, what?
That's just dumb.
What?
If that happens, I'm sending some Karen emails to everyone.
Oh my God. Just like he's an extremely good driver. So yeah, Yuki Lawson, I feel like, yeah, like you said, you thought of that. And I think everyone's kind of thinking of something along those lines.
Yep. Yeah, I think both are decent picks.
Yeah.
Like both very plausible. Who do you want to do next?
Alpine.
Sure.
I'm curious. Alpine. Oh, because you don't have Ocon.
Yeah, I don't.
Whoa.
So I have Pierre still. And then I have Jack Doohan.
Okay. Reserve
driver.
Yeah.
I believe F2 champion.
I think so. And
yeah.
He's on his year off right now.
Yeah. And he's just a reserve driver. I think he did pretty well in F3 and F4 as well. Yeah, just like, I think easy pick. Mm-hmm. I think whenever a team puts an academy driver in the team, it makes their academy stronger because not every team does that. So yeah. I don't know. I think it's just a good, safe, easy play. Why not throw a rookie in there while you're rebuilding your Formula One team?
It's a good point.
I don't know. Just felt the gut.
Yeah, he seems like a good egg too. So, what is he? Australian?
I think French.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong. Let me look it up.
Yeah, pull it up
while you say your stuff.
I went for Pierre and Ocon. I don't know. They're just staying. I just think they're just staying. I don't think either of them really have a lot of other options right now. And yeah, I don't know.
I'm looking.
I think just his last name sounds
It
Australian.
is Australian.
Okay,
it is Australian. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know why I thought French, but it happens sometimes.
Yeah. Jack is his name?
Yeah.
Does that sound French?
Jacques.
No, Jack. Jacques.
They're close to fucking UK. Who knows?
No. Whatever. Whatever. I'll get over it. Yeah, I think Alpine is in a position right now where they're just kind of chilling. They're also like, when you're in a complicated state like they are right now, I think it's sometimes good to keep your guys who know the system well. I guess that's opposite of what you said. You said while you're rebuilding, get a new guy in.
I think it could go both ways.
Yeah, it could go both ways.
Yeah.
But you could see it either way. But I have it that way. So
very cool.
And they're both French still. And I think that's something they care about.
Also, like Alpine is looking better.
Yeah.
Like once they got their weight down with the upgrades, it's shown a little bit of pace here and there. So maybe they'll pull pull a McLaren and not go that high up, but a boost to like battling Aston Martin's late season. Maybe.
Yeah, consistent points, hopefully.
Yeah,
because we both. Alpine might be one of my favorite teams.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
I think they might be one of my least favorite teams.
I just like Pierre.
Yeah,
I sometimes like Ocon. I don't know if I like him yet. I don't really know him.
I respect Ocon, but I don't root for him most of the time.
Yeah,
if that makes any sense to anyone.
Like if it was like battle for P10, give me Pierre all day.
You know what would be a fun little bit is we rank our drivers and we both try to guess each other's.
I don't get it.
So we each fill out our drivers like favorite to least favorite.
Oh.
And then while we're going through, we try to guess each other's.
Yeah.
And then like we like tally how close each other was.
I wonder how well you could do mine.
I think yours would be hard. I think
mine would be hard.
Mine's a little more predictable.
Yeah. Stroll 20.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe not.
We'll have to find out.
We'll have to see.
Okay. We got
that's
one
a good
left.
idea, though.
One left is Sauber.
Sauber. I'm interested what you're doing here.
Okay. So we got Nico
Yes.
locked in.
Everyone knows that, right?
And then I went Checo.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, because I took him out of Red Bull.
True.
And I'm like, that's the driver who was like, he's probably going to be on the grid. Where do I throw him? And I'm like, Sauber might pick him up just as like a safe, like experienced driver, like we were saying, to grow the program.
Sure.
Like just someone who can just lock in some average finishes.
1 year deal or into 2026?
I don't know. Not part of my thought process.
True.
But
Okay.
like maybe 1 year to start, maybe 2 years. Who knows?
Probably
maybe 2 years to entice him. I don't know.
I am keeping Zhou.
Over Bottas?
Yeah.
Why?
Bottas retires.
No way.
Yeah, I think Bottas is retiring this year. I think he just has other things he wants to do in life at this point.
It is seeming like a side quest currently.
It's seeming like a side quest. He cares more about biking than racing. I don't actually know that, people, but
he does a lot of biking.
He does a lot of biking.
I respect that.
And not that I want him to retire, but it might be his time. I don't know if he wants to keep racing. I don't really know, but I think Zhou could sign. I think Zhou has that China market, which I think is important for the next year. I think it'll be just like a 1 year deal though, and see if you can do well.
Yeah, I get your point, but I think with Sauber's 100% ownership and them just throwing money, if they don't get that Carlos Sainz deal, they don't need Zhou's Chinese connections. And then you'd want Bottas because he has more experience, race wins. And if Bottas has like a 2 year deal, he's going to sign it.
Yeah,
like,
he might.
He's not that old.
He's
either.
not that old. That's
so
true. He's like 35.
Like maybe even younger than that.
Yeah, 34. Like, he kind of looks old.
He does look old. He looks like one of the oldest drivers.
Yeah,
let me look it up.
Mature. I'm guessing. Give me 30. Give me 36.
Give me 33.
Whoa, sneaky young.
Sneaky young.
I went a little too old, I think. Yeah, the show. I don't know if the China market
34.
Okay, 34.
Yeah, it's close. It's close.
That is young. That is pretty young.
It's fine. Like he's younger than Daniel Ricciardo, younger than Lewis Fernando, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. He's like he's not old. Younger than Nico.
My thought was though that he's gonna personally retire. So that's kind of why I said that.
Yeah.
But that's like such a hard thing to predict. I might be completely wrong, and he's like fully in love with the sport still.
Yeah, it's hard because like I think because he's on the older end, you don't expect him to post that much about what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look at a Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc, they post a lot too. And you're like, if they were an older driver, you'd be like, oh, they're leaving soon if they're posting this much on social media and doing this much stuff. So it's just it's hard to say and predict what their mindset is.
It's gonna be fun to look back on this.
Yeah. What if we get them all right?
What if I get them all right?
That'd be sick. When I said
should we put money on it?
Who gets closer?
Yeah.
I do like.
How would we do that though?
Well, it's just how many you get right.
How many get right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Out of the drivers who could fluctuate.
Yes. At this point.
I'd go like $10, or we do like a punishment, like you just shotgun another shotgun on the podcast. Why not?
I would embarrass myself.
I know, that's the point. I embarrassed myself last time.
Yeah, but you just did that for yourself. You just were like, I'm gonna shotgun.
Well, yeah, because I wanted a Lando Norris win. That was my celebration. We got to think of something.
Yeah, we'll think of something
like $10.
I'll think $10.
Yeah, maybe $20. That's a little more on it.
So much.
There's a little more on it.
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'll do $10.
Left-handed shake.
Bad luck.
Really?
Yep. Look it up.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm making that up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Should we go into some news that happened this week?
Let me get a Modelo. I've been craving a Modelo.
While you're doing that, I have to piss after you do that, by the way, too.
You don't want to piss.
So no, because we can't just leave our mics down. Ferrari upgrades.
Oh yeah.
Looking like the McLaren upgrades where it's the entire come on, dude. The entire body is changing. And when I say that, I mean aerodynamics are changing throughout the entire car and cooling. They got new side pod that's got that underbite, that Red Bull underbite. They got the side inlet cooling. They don't have like their exhaust the same way. I don't know. It's interesting. I read the Tech Tuesday on it, and it seemed very like a similar overhaul to what the McLarens had. And I've heard rumors of 0.2 in speed.
Okay. Yeah, I heard the same thing about it'll be similar to McLaren, looking for that Red Bull look kind of thing. And I didn't hear specifics on tenths.
I do want to say though, if they have similar upgrade to McLaren, they were in a better spot before McLaren got their upgrades, so they could be up there, dude.
Yeah.
And that's going to shape into my predictions this week as well.
Did you make podium predictions?
Yeah.
Okay. I have not. Oh.
Yeah, think about it while I'm pissing.
Okay. Yeah, to the people. What to talk about, guys? Let's see if I have any notes. I guess the notes I should probably wait for Aiden if I do have said notes. Yeah, but I need your input. No, I guess all I have is the Albon stuff and our 100 subs. Yeah, guys. Nothing going on really. I guess I could talk about the race. The race is we haven't even talked really about how the Emilia, but I guess we'll get into it.
What about it?
Just like, I feel like we usually talk a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, how we're feeling about like, the track and stuff.
The track, yeah. Because there's also some interesting aspects like we haven't raced there. We missed last year. And then it's not an every year kind of track.
I've seen it raced at twice.
Okay.
One was rainy, mixed conditions. One was dry. Both were pretty good.
Okay. So that must have been 2022 and 2021?
Yeah,
okay.
I believe so.
And I think they don't race before that. They'd only raced a few times. It's not like an every year kind of thing. Like
I think it was started as a filler. Like it's a historic track, but I think during COVID they raced there because it was right next to each other and it was easy for that compromise season.
That makes sense.
I believe.
So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if this 1 year will have like any effects on certain drivers, like Piastri, maybe rookies.
I think he raced there in F2. It's a big, they race F2 there, I think every time.
Okay.
Because it's in Italy and that's easy.
But yeah, we will see.
We can go to the track. I want to say it's an extremely fun track to drive on the game.
Oh, really?
Like, and in simulators.
Okay.
They race all kinds of formats there. Like, I think they even do endurance racing there. WC. It's a very narrow track. It's old. So it's like narrow, like the Netherlands track. I'm blanking on it. Yeah, Zandvoort. Thanks, man. And then it's like, very fun, very hilly, very pretty. Ferrari fans. It's technically Ferrari's home track because it's closer than Monza is. So perfect place for them to bring upgrades.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I wonder if that was intentional.
I mean, I think it's the first European race of the year. So I think that's a big part of it. It's just super easy just to, from the factory, just dump them right there. Pretty hard to overtake on it.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
But there's often chance of rain, even when they don't say it. Pretty wet place.
Should I check weather?
Yeah, sure.
So what's the city? Is it Romagna?
Emilia, Romagna. Yeah.
That's the city?
Emilia, I think one's the county and one's the city. I forget.
I wonder if I just...
They do it weirdly. I don't know. You've been to Italy. You tell me.
I don't know.
I think it's in northeastern Italy, mid-northern maybe. I don't know.
Fuck, I don't know. It's gonna be hard to find. Yeah, I looked at the track map. It doesn't look great for overtakes, except for like the main straight, because I think you get DRS on that main straight.
Yeah, turn 1. You can do some with also Degna 1 and Degna 2. Wait, is that what it's called?
Degna?
No, Degna's Japan, I think.
Is it Pregmia?
It could be
something like that.
Yeah, it's the last 2 turns that basically you go down the hill after the chicane, and it's a left onto the straight.
Okay,
so it's basically like a box almost.
Yeah.
And if you're on fresher tires, you can get a lot of pace under braking and going out of there.
Okay.
I would love for you to drive the track before we watch the race too.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
we'll probably have to watch it Sunday morning.
Yeah, I am going to my grandpa's at 12. So either before or after, depending on how Saturday goes.
Probably after. I'm not getting up that early. Okay. We'd have to get here at like 9 a.m.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think it's just like, it'll be a fun track. We got upgrades, but then I don't know exactly how the racing is going to play out. It could be shitty, but if you get rain or any, honestly, like quali weather
or a Ferrari upgrade.
Yeah, that's what I just said, upgrade.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, you got to listen more.
Yep, that's what people say.
Yeah.
That's what the people say.
Doesn't Aurelia say that?
No.
Listen and do not speak?
Maybe.
No, I'm fucking with you.
It could be. Like, honestly, could be.
Yeah.
But also qualifying is really fun to watch here.
Okay. That's good.
Good turns.
Good.
You need some commitment in a lot of them.
Okay.
So, yeah, hyped.
I love a good chicane too. I saw there's like a few chicane looking like
so like
turns.
sector 3, you're on top of the hill, and then when you go down, it's like a downhill like voo, voo, and that's like pretty tight and high speed. Then we go up the hill, that's the chicane.
Oh,
and then I guess turn 1's a left right, but it's technically not.
It's technically not a chicane, but it kind of looks, you know what I mean, like
yeah. I got you.
Yeah, thank you for getting me. Yeah, it should be a good one.
Yeah. Any other news? I'm trying to think.
We didn't really touch on the Williams thing, but it's not really a lot to get into.
I guess we kind of said like upwards trajectory. Alex probably doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Yeah.
Good pick. Yeah, I don't know. It's good shit.
Yeah.
I feel like every driver announcement I've been like, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
there's not a lot of
I think
crazy.
Nico was a little bit of a surprise, but I'm like, okay, that's yeah.
Nico, surprised but makes sense.
Yeah.
Lewis obviously was like, I didn't believe it. I thought everyone was trolling.
What the fuck? Yeah. That was some of the craziest F1 news I've seen in a while.
In a very long time.
I think it's a great career move, honestly.
Yeah.
But who knows? Who knows? Maybe Esteban Ocon is world champion in 2026 when Mercedes is really good.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
That would actually be wild.
Yeah. Okay, should we just go into the usual?
Yeah,
or
let's go into the usual.
Yeah.
You want to do podium first? I got my podium.
Okay. My
quali. Yeah, sorry.
Pole position, Charles Leclerc.
Okay. Classic. Give me Max.
Okay. Max Revenge Tour or
why?
because he didn't win last race.
Last week. I thought you meant like last time they were here. Well, no, I'm riding the pole record.
Right in the record.
Yeah, I'm riding it. Also, yeah.
Okay. Third place, Lando Norris.
Wow. So Lando's still up there.
He's still up there. Yeah,
Okay.
dude. I think this track's going to suit McLaren pretty well. It's a lot of medium speed corners.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds more slow to me. Slow to medium.
You've never watched a race here.
I've watched a hot lap.
Okay.
I knew Prigmia. Yeah, it's probably not that.
It's something Italian though.
Yeah, it starts with a P. There's some Italian guy screaming at home, "Ita pizza."
Yeah, that long
It's a
pasta. It's a long
fermito.
pasta shaped like a corkscrew.
Yeah. No. Did I say mine?
No.
Third place, give me Chucky.
Chuckles.
Yeah. Chuckles. That's really good, dude. Chuckles. Oh, that's good.
That might be his new one.
Chuckles.
Chuckles, baby.
Chuckles.
Okay.
That's good.
Second place, Max Verstappen.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Revenge tour.
Whoa.
Give me Carlito.
Carlito.
Yeah. So I'm going full Ferrari upgrades.
Yeah.
And they're, good team. I think also I talked about this a while ago. Like they got the well-rounded car this year. I think they're gonna do well on every type of track. And I think this is like, I don't know, it's kind of a weird track. Not a lot of straights, not a lot of curves, not a lot of the like high speed turns.
Yeah.
So I think they're gonna do well.
Yeah. First place, Charles Leclerc.
Whoa. That would be his first win.
First win since 2022, I believe.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Beginning of 2022.
Was that just
pure vibes, dude?
Pure vibes.
Just Ferrari upgrade. Give me like Max Verstappen goes more heavy race pace, doesn't have a great qualifying, hard track to pass in.
Mm-hmm.
Lando defends him a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn one little mix up, he gets pushed wide. Who knows? I could see. I know you hate my hypotheticals, but
no, please, I love your hypotheticals.
Turn one is super sharp. I know Max's get off speed's really good, but if he's like qualified second or third, I think you get a driver like Charles Leclerc who wants that lead.
Yeah,
wants that lead. He's willing to throw out the elbows,
sure,
push him off slightly.
You kind of have to at this point.
And I could see Max like just going wide, backing off. He's like, I'll come back. And it's a little bit too hard for him and he doesn't get it. So I don't know, just pure vibes.
Okay. I love vibrations. So I got Max.
Yeah. I saw like him.
Yeah.
That's okay.
What I would have.
No, it's just Ferrari 3-2. I could guess you're one. So it's nothing. It's nothing like I'm not shitting on it.
No,
like, it's probably gonna happen.
Shit on my chest. He
goes quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your fancy.
Yeah. Just saying, there's a reason. Sorry, I'm getting texts about birthday stuff. You know what I hate? I'm gonna get this on recording. So everyone who has an iPhone, I don't like when people heart, or I guess, what do you call it? React. They heart, they like, they dislike, they ha. I hate that shit. I think it's dumb. I think it like if I tell a joke that's like really funny, like Chuckles, and I just say ha, it completely like, what's the word? Discredits my joke. I got a fucking reaction. At least give me like an LOL or like something like that.
Yeah.
You know, like text me.
I love the classic ha 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 ha.
Yeah, give me a ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Give me if you're Nick, give me a laughing face.
Yeah. I'm a big picture guy in group chats. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, pictures are good.
Where it's just like no one's sitting in a picture and then you just like send in a random one. Like everyone's saying, like the one I was saying, like everyone was saying they're so full after Leo's. And I just sent in the belly pic.
That was good. That was good.
Like I think that's kind of cheeky.
But then what do you think? Do you like when
No,
people go,
I agree.
ha?
When someone goes haha, if it's a chick, I'm like, that's expected.
Sure.
That's their ha 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 blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I get that those are the same. When a guy does it, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If a guy's like liking or like exclamating, what would you call that? Exclaiming my text, I'm like, dude, check yourself.
I mean, I'll do it in situations where if someone's like, I like the like a quick like,
sure.
Like, are you guys down to meet at 7? A quick like's perfectly fine there.
Yeah, well, you know, that could be a gray area for some people.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah.
I think that's 100%.
I just don't like them. But that's just me. I think it's just lazy.
It is.
Because like, so Carolyn sends out, this is getting extremely personal, but
they love it. This is great podcasting.
Carolyn sends out the barbecue thing at my house, and people just like heart it. They give it a heart instead of like, sounds fun, be there.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, that kind of thing. Like, give me
maybe I'll send a paragraph in later.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to come. Thank you for hosting.
Yeah.
What can I bring? Just go off.
Yeah. It's like we're so lazy in our texting that we're not even texting.
Yeah.
We're like emoting.
What about voice message?
Yeah, give me a voice message.
I don't
nice.
care. I feel like
that's
nice.
even more personable.
Yeah.
Call me. FaceTime the whole group.
Yeah. FaceTime's the whole group's fun.
Yeah.
This one would be really funny.
Everyone's coming in.
Because
They're like tiny.
How many people are in it?
I think 12.
12 people? Okay.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's not that much.
They didn't add people.
I had 10 people at my house last weekend, Saturday night. And that
not bad.
didn't feel like a lot of people.
I got 2 numbers I don't know, but I think I know who it is. Sammy and Sabina.
Is
Shout
Sabina the wedding we're going to?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I get to meet her.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is funny because
Should I propose?
On YouTube. No, definitely don't propose at the wedding, at her wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try to behave myself. Okay, back to fantasy.
Yeah, back to Formula 1.
Back to what our podcast
fantasy,
is about.
Yeah. You wanna hit me first?
You can go first.
Or I can go.
I've been going first.
Ladies first.
That's what they say.
Yeah. Okay. So last week I was like, I'm changing to Red Bull constructors, right? I've been saying that for the past
Long
6
time.
months. No.
Not like start of the season.
Start of the season.
Couple weeks.
I've been saying I'm gonna put Red Bull as my constructor. I changed my mind. I'm gonna keep Max ×2. I got Yuki Tsunoda, Carlos Sainz, Nico Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon.
Yeah.
I put him in. He had a hot weekend last week. I swapped him with K-Mag, but then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Give me Ocon right now. Because I also have Haas as my constructor and Ferrari.
Haas and Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
And Max, pretty much.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
And Yuki and Carlos.
Yeah. Carlos is a good pick.
Carlos is good.
I
But
just
just
think,
look at that. That's like a well-rounded team.
yeah.
That's an in the points team.
Yeah. You got the cost cap down too.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Haas has a lot more points than VCarb, I realized. They have
really?
they have
just
a
from getting
bunch
points.
more.
Yeah.
So I had VCarb in, and I was looking at constructors. Haas has like 60 more or something.
My team's definitely better.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
The whiteboard would say
Okay. I had a
otherwise.
bad week. Aston Martin fucked me up last weekend.
Okay.
And they're all gone. I had Fernando and Aston Martin both gone.
Yeah.
So I have ×2 Charles Leclerc. I'm going heavy.
Okay.
So I took Max out.
Yeah, you always had Max out though.
No, I had him in for a minute.
Did you have Red Bull and Max?
I had Red Bull and Max.
Oh my God.
And my number 2 was Aston Martin constructor. Okay.
And then what? Just like dog water? Just like 4 Logan Sargents?
Yeah. For Logie Sarge.
4X
Okay.
Logie.
Then I have Yuki.
Okay.
Pretty cheap pick, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Good bang.
Nico Hulkenberg, Alex Albon, Valtteri Bottas. So just like the best drivers on all their teams.
Sure.
I feel like is decent. And then I still have Red Bull constructor, and then I have Ferrari constructor.
That's a pretty good team.
It's a pretty
Let
good
me
team.
see it with my own eyes.
It's a pretty good team.
That is a pretty good team.
Especially if Chuck does pretty well with the Ferrari. If Ferrari just does well,
yeah.
and then like Max is going to be in the mix. Checo's where Checo goes.
Get some points.
And then the other guys like Yuki could be in the points. Nico could be in the points. Alex and Valtteri beating their teammates. That's like, I feel like that's decent points.
Yeah. That's a good team.
Thanks, man.
We have like different teams, but we'll probably perform similarly.
Yeah. And that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
So
we'll see. We're just trying to catch Gabe, or I am.
Yeah.
You're just trying to catch me as.
No, I'm trying to catch
usual.
Gabe. I'm trying to beat Gabe.
Oh.
I'm going number 1.
Okay.
In everything. Watch out. I just dipped down to give you a chance. It's a head start.
Waiver wire.
I don't know what that means.
Like in fantasy, when you, like if you lose week 1 of fantasy football, you get to first choice of the waivers.
What are waivers in fantasy? I don't know, dude. I'm a casual fantasy football player.
It's like the free agents.
Oh yeah, I never do that.
You never do that?
I never change my team.
What?
Ever.
You don't pick up new guys?
Unless someone gets injured. And
That's
I have to.
That's like Nick picked up Puka Nakua.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. Like, because he had I think but like, is that idea where if you do shitty in the beginning, you get first pick on like free agents?
Yeah, I just don't know anything about that stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't even risk it.
I should be more like that.
It's not my sport, man.
Yeah, me neither.
So
I don't take it serious.
yeah, you do.
I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Depends. Dude, last year, I don't need to get into
Like,
it.
it would be crazy if you tried in fantasy as much as you did in this fantasy.
It's completely different though.
Yeah, it's because we have all our friends and money and stuff.
Well, no, it's like there's only so many people you can get in on this. Like
No, yeah, I understand that.
No, like the drivers and all that.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
only 5 dudes you can choose and 2 constructors.
There's so much you can analyze. Like there's a
Of-
limit. Like there's not that much
There's
you can
only
really
so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then football, it's like there's
Huge
like
rosters.
1,000 players in
Yeah.
the league. And you could be like, is this kicker? Well, who's this kicker playing? How often are they kicking? Like stuff like that.
So many games.
Yeah, there's so many more games. It's a little different.
Yeah, I understand that point.
It would be cool though for fantasy F1 to somehow get to that level where like you actually are like caring about it as much.
You know what would be sick?
Please.
F2 fantasy would probably be super hard.
Yeah, that would be a lot more fun.
Yeah. A lot more unpredictable. I was reading the F2 news page
Mm-hmm.
and there's been a different winner every single race.
That's insane.
Pretty cool.
Is it? We got to watch it this week.
Yeah.
We always say it.
No, I think
Or
we
I
actually,
guess you
we
probably
actually
do.
should.
I guess after your
I don't know how to watch it though.
grandpa.
There's 2 races because you got the future race and then the other one,
Yeah.
the reverse grid one.
You could probably stream it somewhere. I got sites.
Boof stream,
Yeah, I got sites.
crack streams.
Racereplay.net.
If anyone's watching, comment how you watch F2.
Yeah, comment. We need to know that.
Okay. I'm excited for this fantasy week actually
Yeah.
because I changed my team out a lot and I think it's for the better by far.
This is kind of my last straw. If this doesn't go well, I might have to go for the Red Bull.
Yeah,
Play.
I mean, it's a safe bet for sure.
Yeah.
Betting.
Betting.
I'm excited for this one too.
Good luck, man. You start us off.
Okay.
Is Aiden back to his old habits or is he trying to... Oh, this pulled up. You watch House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Leo
Are you watching it
Tradesman.
right now?
Leo Tradesman. The Lannister guy.
What about it?
Does it look like him?
Yeah, is it not him? What do you mean?
I'm saying that looks like Leo Tradesman.
Oh, you're saying that looks like Leo Tradesman. Yeah, it does.
Super funny.
crazy. I thought you were saying like Leo sent you that.
Oh,
and I was like,
it looks like fucking Leo. Like he's a character. Yeah, I started watching it.
Okay.
This is the most like off and on podcast.
I feel like that's fine. I feel
That's
like
good, though.
podcasts are like that a lot.
Yeah, I like that.
They got to learn who we are.
Yeah,
They can't be robots.
House the Dragon.
Are you watching it though?
Yeah.
Okay, finally.
Dude, yeah. I'm in no rush to watch a show that's going to be 8 seasons and there's one out.
I'm shocked you haven't gotten it spoiled for you yet.
Yeah, nothing's been spoiled.
Okay. Okay.
Is there something to be spoiled?
Obviously, it's a Game of Thrones show.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Dude, Nick spoiled the Red Wedding, which was fucked.
That's just the worst
Maybe
thing.
I just spoil it for someone.
That's the worst thing ever. I mean, no, it doesn't compare.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll see a common thread through all my predictions this weekend. And I'll give you a little taste. So I bet $10 to win 18. So last weekend I did 10 to win 10.
Sure.
So it's a little more bold, but not crazy. So my first pick, I have fastest qualifier, pole position, Charles Leclerc.
Okay.
That's $1 to win 450, which is like,
it's pretty good.
It's plus 450. I mean, what are people thinking? Bet Online doesn't know the upgrades coming in. And then I have McLaren, both cars top 6.
Wow, I didn't even think of that bet. What was that?
It's minus 190.
Yeah.
So it's $2 to win $1, which I feel like is pretty safe.
You got do you bet $2 there?
Yeah.
Dude, okay. That's where I would bet 1.95.
It doesn't matter, dude.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
And then I have Daniel Ricciardo in the points, top 10.
Whoa, interesting.
And that was plus 160. And I just felt like he's driven here. I feel like he proved himself in the sprint, got out in Q1 right away. I think he's going to come back with a little bit of fire. He's like, I can do this. I just have to do it.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a classic, lots of practice. Boom, knock it in.
Sure.
Not super confident about it, but it's there. Then I have top 2 finish. Ooh, Charles Leclerc.
See, I'm not a fan of the top tours.
Yeah, I haven't done them before, but
yeah,
I'm feeling okay. It's plus 185, $1 to win 185. Nothing crazy. And then this one's a classic retro pick for me.
Let me guess. It's not Fernando over Lewis.
No.
Okay, because that would be
it's a race special.
A race special. Oh, is it under 17 and a half?
No, guess. I was looking at that, but it is lap 1 retirement.
Oh, that is a classic.
Because I was saying it's a tight turn 1. So
lap 1 retirement.
It's plus 182, which isn't crazy. I bet $2 on that to win 360. It's half my money back. It's half my money back if that hits.
So much money.
And then
that's gonna be a crazy first turn.
Oh, I'm gonna be
like, come on, someone fucking get hurt.
But it's a hard lap, first lap. So
yeah,
every turn's pretty tight.
That's probably a good first lap retirement to bet on.
Yeah, and then I have what won me some good money last weekend: Max Verstappen versus the field. Give me a football pitch, baby.
A football pitch.
The field.
The field.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And then once again, I have Charles Leclerc versus Lando Norris, and I have Charles beating him.
Oh my God. So this is Charles heavy.
Chuck needs to do good for
what
me.
If Chucky crashes lap 1? You'll be like,
I'm fucked.
but
I wouldn't lose everything.
So you wouldn't be too upset.
It's like if you fucks up in qualifying, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Fuck.
So qualifying, I'm gonna be in it. And then he's got to do good.
Dude, it's a Chuck heavy weekend.
It's a Chuck heavy. He's times 2 in my fantasy.
Oh my god.
He's winning the race
podium
and pole for me in my podium.
Oh my god.
He's a sexy bastard. And I have $2 on that versus him and Lando Norris.
Bastard.
And to win 260.
You sound like fucking What are the P1 guys' names?
Matt and Tommy.
Yeah, you sound like Matt.
Yeah, I know.
You're like glazing.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
The P1 podcast.
It might be a little extreme, but I don't know, dude. Could be good.
Yeah, I mean, you can either. Let's see if I can come up with a good quote here. You can either spread your eggs or lay an ostrich egg.
You either pick the berries or hit the needle.
Do you see what I'm trying to say though?
No.
It's like you could either spread your eggs out, like do a bunch of different bets that don't relate to each other.
Yeah.
Or just get the ostrich.
Just fry that thing up.
Because you know how ostrich have big eggs.
Massive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get my reference?
You can either thread the needle or find it in the hay.
No.
Oh.
I said you can either pick the berry or hit the needle like a sticker bush. Like a blackberry bush.
A razzmatazz.
It's got all the berries and it's got all the pokies.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
You can either pick the berry
or hit the needle.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of also like, how into it are you? Are you going quick into the bush?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's deeper meanings everywhere.
There are.
Should we just start just making up metaphors?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one.
No, you had your chance.
Yeah, fuck. I'll be really prepared next week.
Okay. I mean, that was off the dome for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that good though.
Better than yours.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Yes.
No.
Thanks for agreeing for me. You went, yeah.
Well, no, because yours was confused. We both were confused.
Yeah. You hear a metaphor for the first time, you don't get it all the way all the time.
I disagree. I think it's a bad sign if you don't understand the metaphor the first time.
It's an original piece of work. They're not going to be perfect.
I think my ostrich egg was perfect.
Because you're getting the eggs either way.
Yeah, but you're either getting a bunch of different eggs or you're getting one big egg.
Yeah.
And your one big egg is Charles winning.
Also, an ostrich can fuck you up, so it's a little riskier to get that egg.
Yeah.
6 chickens against you or 1 ostrich.
Are they trying to kill me?
Yeah. Incredibly hungry. They're
gonna
red-eyed, like, I'm gonna kill you.
I'd go ostrich.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're picking Charles Leclerc 6 times.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Got me there. Got me there. See, you know the metaphor is good when
it
you
confuses
reference
yourself.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay, fucking go.
All right, I'm gonna read my bets.
Real
I went
estate.
for I went for a more diverse kind of
Diverse world geoguesser.
I just took the same picture twice. Oh no, there's one bet that I don't know.
I'm sure you could remember. Let's go
don't.
through.
Okay, I'll try to remember. Okay, so far I have Yuki beating Daniel, -140. That's just kind of a consistency thing.
Yeah.
Goes that's
against
kind
my
of one
pick,
of those. What's up?
Goes against my pick.
Yeah.
Daniel pick, but maybe not. Maybe they both get in top 10.
True.
Yeah.
I'll take that. And then I have Charles over Lando.
Yeah, so I had that as well.
You had that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my last that's my last pick.
Okay. Yeah, +130. And then I have Pierre over Alex Albon. That's the one you and I talked about. I was like, Pierre over Alex Albon?
I'm like, you should take that.
Yeah. Were you thinking Pierre?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Pierre is destined.
Is that minus something?
-160.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
I think Pierre is destined. And I've been really thinking about destiny recently. Watching Shogun.
Yeah.
Destiny. What does it mean to be destined to something? I think Pierre is destined to beat Alex Albon.
Why?
I think Alpine's on the upper end of their, or not upper end, but they're on the climb right now. And I think Williams is kind of in no man's land, not really doing much. And I don't think this is really a Williams track.
Not at all. No straights.
No straights. But yeah, and I think they just have a better car right now. Alpine.
Yeah. Which is a crazy statement already from the start of the
season.
That's like, Williams is doing bad.
Yeah, Williams is not doing well. And Alex Albon has not been doing well. And it's not like last season where it's like Alex P8, you know?
Mhm.
It's like he's down there in P19, P20 with fucking Logan.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Interesting.
it's that girlfriend of his.
Yeah. Maybe she's got to go.
Yeah. Maybe she does.
She's a dog.
You really like her.
She's a golfer. Kind of cool. American. Cool.
Yeah. What more to like than an American golfer?
Not a lot.
Okay, then I got Max Verstappen, fastest qualifier.
Yep. That's, what was that? 5 in a row in picking that?
No, I didn't pick it last week.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm back on it.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to win some money, guys.
Yeah.
I'm still in the red. So
As much as I've said that Max isn't going to win this weekend and Charles is going to be good,
Yeah.
it's going to be Max win.
Well,
likely.
you can't say that now.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm playing the upgrades, obviously, but I think
Yeah,
realistically, if I was betting my life on it,
yeah,
I would pick him.
yeah. That's fair. But this is for entertainment purposes only. And then I have Carlos Sainz podium plus 240.
Plus 240.
Yeah,
I guess, yeah, because McLaren's pretty good now.
Dude,
so
and Charles was like minus 130
for
podium. Yeah. So I was gonna pick a Ferrari driver, and I was like, fuck it, let me just get Carlos.
yeah.
Maybe there's upgrades. Maybe only Charles got upgrades.
No, they both
They
got
both
him.
did? Okay.
Yeah. Oscar has the McLaren upgrades this weekend now, though.
That'd be a
Snipe.
little sniper.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I have another bet though. I don't know what it is. So should I go on the computer and look?
I don't know if it's worth it.
What if it's a banger? What if it's a banger bet?
All right. We'll have to piss.
All right, we're both going off then.
Stay
I gotta
tuned.
check. I need to check. What do you use? Edge? Chrome? Chrome. I'm going in your history.
One of the tabs on the Google.
Oh, I see it. Wait, do I? YouTube web store. Am I in the right Chrome? What? Am I in the right Chrome? You don't use Edge.
No. Here, sit down.
Oh, I was doing the wrong one.
Bet online, and then you go here, and you go bet history. Sit down. I'll tell you it.
Oh. This is going to be so worth it, guys. I promise.
Qualifier Charles Leclerc.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
I think so.
Did you have that? No, I didn't make that bet. I think you had that bet, guy. Yeah, that's you.
Why are you just...
It should be.
Oh yeah, yours are. That's it.
No, it should be to win $1.06.
The top one is Carlos Sainz top.
No, it's got to be. It's going to be the bottom one of mine. $1.06 is my win. This guy so bad with the computers. Yeah, that's it. And who do I have? I have Nico. There it is, folks. I got Nico Hulkenberg beating K-Mag. That's mine. So
Such a mid bet, dude.
yeah.
Oh my god. All that hype.
All that hype. No, it was a fucking minus something.
Yeah.
So
Cool, man.
yeah, pretty excited. Trying to get. I could potentially go green.
Same.
Yeah. What's your max potential?
$38.
$38.
If you include the bet. Yeah.
Jesus.
And I think all mine can hit with the same scenario.
Yeah.
So
Sounds like it.
Charles Leclerc, dude.
Yeah.
Charles Jesus. Come on.
Sure. Yeah. Lisan Al-Gaib. Moeed Uso.
Yeah.
Should we just get into a movie podcast? What'd you think about Johnny calling Paul Usul at the end of Dune 2?
I like it because it hits harder than anything else.
Usul?
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Why?
Because the whole movie she goes, Paul.
No, she says Usul a lot in the movie.
Only when he gets the name.
Well, yeah, once he gets the name.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, it's like, I thought of it as like when Chinese or Japanese students come here, like my guy Tony.
Yeah, or like Kevin.
Yeah. And his name's like super, super long and Asian, hard to pronounce. Like Usul might just feel more comfortable to her.
That's a good point.
So it's just like easier to call. And if they're fine with it, they're like, I'm going to call him Tony and not his actual name.
Not Paul.
Maybe it sounds horrible in her language.
Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, it means like balls or something.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really give a fuck.
Good movie though.
Yeah. You got to watch it again, second time.
Have you seen it again?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did see it again.
Back-to-back days.
Jesus. That's almost like too much. I feel like I dream about it.
It's fine. Yeah, I got a little too into it.
Yeah. I got way too into it the day we watched it.
Yeah, I watched a lot of YouTube on it.
Like, I can't stop thinking about it. Because it felt so real.
Dude, yeah. In that theater too, was like, I was locked in.
I was so locked in.
Dude,
at some points, I was like so locked in and so emotional like for the characters and things like that I needed to like step back and be like, okay, this is just a movie. Like, I'm in a movie theater. Like, this isn't real life.
I remember you saying something and I was like, looked at you and I'm like, chill out. Like,
what, me?
It was like you said something like, that's so dumb. And I'm like, dude, chill out. Like,
dude, yeah.
I was
into it. I was so in it. I felt like I was there. Have you heard my Christopher Walken? Oh shit. Christopher Walken impression of the Emperor?
Let me hear it.
Paul, like what the hell, Paul? Or I guess you have heard it.
Yeah, I have heard it.
Gabe thinks it's really funny.
It's so dumb.
You're taking my colony, Paul. Yeah, everyone can do the Christopher Walken impression.
What was that noise downstairs?
I don't know. Probably Chaz.
Could definitely be Chaz. All right, if it's Chaz, we should definitely end this podcast because he's gonna barge in with
and we got nothing to talk about.
Something. Yeah. Excited for this weekend though.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a while.
Feels good. We got IndyCar racing, Indy 500 next weekend.
That's gonna be insane. Are we watching that live? That's Memorial Day. Wait. If it's Memorial Day,
then we're drinking on Sunday. We're drinking on Sunday.
Yeah, we have to.
It's at 8 a.m., but we could.
8 a.m.
But we could watch it at like 1. We could. I'm recording it. It's at 8 a.m.
I think it's at 9.
It's Indianapolis.
Gimme 9.
If it's 9, then we do mimosas.
What is an hour difference?
I mean, it's hour difference.
I didn't know I had to update apps.
Yeah,
no, I'm not updating it. I'm not looking.
I looked it up.
Legitimate. I'll bet you $5. It's not 8 a.m.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Look it up. Pull it up, folks.
When is the Indy 500?
Is
this degeneracy?
Yeah. No way. It's gonna give you a time. Are we? We're talking Pacific Coast time.
Let me pull it up.
Pull it up.
I got the app.
$5. He owes me a few beers already.
No, you're drinking my Modelo. I have to update the IndyCar app.
Yeah, what the fuck? You update it so I don't have to.
Yeah, it was so quick. I got already. Instant.
Yeah. I don't like change.
Details. 8 a.m. Pacific DT. What does that mean? PDT?
Yeah.
Pacific
Dimension time?
No, what does that mean?
I don't know.
That's our time though, right?
Yeah, let me see. Give me
That's 8 a.m.
Where do you see this?
It's right there.
Oh.
$5, baby. Do we add that to here or
mine? I just get minus even more.
I get
That'd
plus.
Be so fucked. That'd be interesting.
It is because it's in Indiana, so it's like it's a long race.
So many practices. Oh my god.
Yeah, they practice like all
9:38 a.m.
What do you mean?
Race.
Why? Why is it 9:38?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Why does it say 8 a.m.?
Look at the actual schedule.
What the fuck? None of these are 8 a.m. No, qualifying's 8 a.m.
I feel like that's my $5, right?
It's on the 26th.
Yeah, what date? Oh, it's Sunday.
Yeah. It says 8 a.m. 26.
Yeah.
I was looking at. I mean, we might need to get into this. We might need to get into this.
I'll concede because it does say 8 a.m., but the race starts at a different time. I'll concede. Do you agree to concede?
Yeah, I'll concede.
Okay.
Also, 9:38 doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
What do we know?
Because all the other ones are. I guess there's a 2:25.
Man, I feel like I smell like shit right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited though. It's crazy. What a crazy race.
Yeah, we'll get a bunch of people watching it.
Someone could die.
Wow.
I don't like saying that, but that's what they're doing,
It's pretty morbid.
They're going like I think in qualifying they're going like 1:30.
You're going 2s.
I mean 2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quick.
Probably more.
They get up there. I think the fastest ever recorded IndyCar speed is like 1:42 or 2:42.
You got to get your numbers right.
I know.
Guy.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, let's end this shit. Anything you want to say to the people?
Thank you for 100.
Boom.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's
good.
You
don't have anything to say?
Thanks for 109.
That's true.